Okay, so today's topic is sibling rivalry. Okay, so generally you must be knowing that you must have experienced that in one house there are two or three kids. Okay, so the younger one, when the younger one arrives in the family, the older one feels left out feeling, because before coming that the new person in the family, your older one must have got all your attention, and because of that he's so used to your attention that when the younger sibling come into the family, your attention gets diverted, and because of that they feel loneliness, and they feel that their parents are not giving that much attention to the kid which he used to get or she used to get before that younger one has arrived in the family. So this is how the sibling rivalry uh, comes into the picture, and it has a many effects on younger child also, on older child also, and on parents also. So what are the reasons because of which the sibling rivalry come into the picture? So first of all, as I said, the first point is seeking attention. The child is used to get so much attention before, and suddenly when the younger child comes into the picture, gradually it decreases, though parents does not have any motive of giving less attention to the older child. But when the younger child comes in the family, it is because he is very small, so it naturally comes to the parents के उसका ध्यान ज्यादा रखना है करके, but it negatively affect the older child, because he might feel the sense of loneliness, and because of that they are not very confident to share their feelings with parents, or with a good bonding with their younger sibling. The other thing is wanting to become a favorite child. Child generally have that tendency to become favorite of their parents, so they tend to compete with the younger child. They want to prove that they are favorite, and they want to remain favorite for their parents always. So this is also one more point because of which the sibling rivalry come into the picture. Then the third point is the over possession of things. So many times when we buy any toys or something like that, or anything for our child, so we tell him this is for you, like this is gift for you, and they feel it like this thing is only for me, and because of that they feel that this is for my possession and it should remain in my possession only. So it so happens when there are two or three kids in the family, and at the same time they want to play with the same toy, so they because of that for whom you have bought this toy, they feel like, oh, it is bought for me and it is mine, so I should not share with any other person or any other kid in the family, or with any of the friends. Okay, the fourth point is wanting to become a superior. When the older child is in the family, so what he feels is, I am the older child and I have authority to rule others, to rule the younger one. So they tend to have that authoritative feeling, and they like to give orders to their siblings. And because of that, sometimes it leads to the fighting point as well. And the younger one feels that they are getting bullied by the older one, and this leads to more fighting and the sibling rivalry between them. The next point is stress in kids. When kids feel the stress, so then they tend to behave in aggressiveness. Okay, aggressiveness comes into the picture, and then they remove their anger on the sibling ones, and because of that they tend to fight with each other, and their bond decreases day by day. Then the parenting style. So the parenting style plays a very important role here, because when parents behave with their child with very harsh behavior, or they shout on their child, or they become very aggressive with their child, then both the children, the younger one and older one, seems that, and because of that they also try to behave in the same manner how their parents are behaving with each other or with the child. So the sibling rivalry is a very natural part of sibling relationship. So, but it can be improved with the patience and understanding, and with the consistency, and it can be converted into a and transformed into a bond of love, support, and friendship. Am I audible? Okay. So how parents can cope up with the rivalry thing? So the first and foremost thing is don't make comparison. You know, it so happens that the parents do not do it with purpose, but at a time it so happens that parents child to compare their both child and give comparison and give some advice like, see how your brother is doing, how your older sister is doing, and that makes conflict between them. So do not make comparison between your child. Each and every child is special and unique, and they have their own identity. So let them in their own world and with their own qualities. So stop comparing your child with your their siblings as well, and with their friends, or any other kid in the family. It helps them a lot. Then don't take sides. It so happens that the children lives in same family, whether they are siblings or they live in the joint family. So sometimes it so happens that they fight with each other, and we as an adult, or we as a parent, come in between, and we try to separate them. We try to separate them, knowingly or unknowingly we take side of any of the child. So what happens is, when we do not take the side of the other child, they feel that they are not loved by us. So this also gives them the sense of left out feeling. So it when you want to say something, you give them some time, let them cool off, and then you can make them understand like what is the situation and how to handle it. Then the next thing is, make a basic rule. Set aside some rules. Okay, when you set aside some rules, it helps children to have some discipline in way of behaving, and this helps them to follow the rules altogether. The one of the rules can be speak politely, and when they start speaking politely, they will refrain from fighting with each other. So this will also help them to behave in a disciplined manner, and it will create some sympathy towards each other. Okay, the next is make separate workstation. Then just a moment. Okay, I'm so sorry for that. Make separate workstation. So when you make a separate workstation for each of your child, it helps them to understand the things in a different manner. Okay, they have more concentration over their studies, and they do not disturb each other while studying. So that is also one of the way how you can handle. Then the engage in family activity. So it so happens, when the generally the new baby comes into picture or in the family, the older one feels left out because more of our attention is towards our younger children. So in this way, what you can do is to incorporate bonding of love between two of them. What you can do as a mom, and both the children can do activities together. And how you can do, like when you are trying to change the diaper of the younger kid, what you can do is, you can tell your older kid to get the diaper so that you can, the mommy can help to change the diaper of the younger one, or when you are feeding her with the bottle, milk with bottle, so you can tell your older child to get the bottle for her or something like that. The small things, whatever you are doing for your younger one, you involve your older child, so that it gives him the sense of belonging, and he feels like I am also part of family, and everybody is giving me attention as much as I required. Okay, then also for little older child or children, what you can do is you can uh, plan some play dates where you can make a team building games and you can play with them. So accordingly, you can make a team of those two children as a one team, and the other family member as a other team. So it will help them to develop a team building between them. And then the last but not the least point is, be there for your child. So as in a parenting journey, don't forget to give a special time to each of your child separately. See, jointly you can have team building games and everything, but the me time with mommy is very much needed. By giving a me time with mommy, what helps is you can have conversation with each of your child, and you can ask them like how they are feeling, how they have, what is their view for their sibling, whether it is good, whether it is bad, and how they feel about, and how the parents should correct it if they are feeling so. Because one of the parenting group, I have read one comment wherein that person has written that during my childhood I got really very badly bullied, and even my parents were giving more attention to my younger sibling and not to me. Every time I was avoided, and I was being told like, अरे तू तो बड़ा है, मैनेज कर ले. And you all must be relating this, because हमारे सबके घर पे ऐसे होता है, बड़े बच्चों को हम बोल देते हैं कि अरे वो तो छोटा है, उनको दे दो करके, वो नहीं समझते हैं, तू समझ जा, तू बड़ा है. बट हम ये चीज बोलना भूल जाते हैं करके कि इवन योर यंगर चाइल्ड और ओल्डर चाइल्ड, बोथ आर एट child level only, so they have their own requirement, which parents should not forget, and each child should get equal time from their parents. So this way you can build the relationship with your child, and mommy can have a tab on relationship between two. So with this, I would like to say thank you, and I hope these are the helpful tips for happy parenting. Please let me know in the comments. This live video will be available on the Facebook profile. So whenever you want to have a look at it, you can see it. And whenever, if you feel like it is helpful, you can share it with your friends and family members. And do let me know how was the video and how was the content. I hope this is helpful. Wish you all a happy parenting. Thank you. Thank you so much.